All right. Don't have any injuries for you. Again, we look forward to the challenge of playing Cincinnati. It's all yours.
Coach, Patrick was a full participant yesterday. How did he look for you?
Yeah, he did a nice job. Yeah, felt good today, so did the walkthrough. He's on track.
How much does his mobility, how much of that is built into your play designs, your scheming? How much does that, require you to maybe rewrite the script?
Yeah, well, you're projecting a little bit just to see where he'll be, but for the most part, we're doing the same things, so that we would normally do.
You sense a feeling from the defensive side of the ball that there's not that they don't have a job to do every week, right? But that, hey, maybe Pat's not going to be all he can be, and so maybe this is their time to shine, and maybe they're needed even more.
Yeah, Sven, I thought in the game, if that's any indicator, right? In the last game, I thought everybody picked their game up. Did a nice job with that, and so the guys aren't, they don't talk about that, but I mean, I think everybody. It was impressive to see everybody lift their game up and do that. So I'd imagine the same things happen.
There have actually been studies done that, just researching team performances. For one game, there is that lift, like what you just said you saw. Maybe there's kind of a letdown that comes after. Is that something you got to?
Yeah, well, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Andy, with the unique challenges that Cincinnati presents on the defensive end, especially how Patrick Mahomes said how they like to have game plan specific, how much of a challenge is that for you, knowing going into something where you might have plenty more unscouted looks than you normally have?
Yeah, by their defense is what you're saying. Yeah. So we anticipate that. They have a pretty healthy amount of defensive things that they've done throughout the year, and I'm sure they'll have a wrinkle here or there for us coming into this one. So, but we've got things within the game plan to be able to adjust to things. And if we have to draw up a new one, we'll draw up a new one. But whatever we have to do to get the job done.
Coach, how well do you know Coach Taylor, Zach Taylor?
I don't. I know his wife better than I do him. His wife is Mike Sherman's daughter, and Mike Sherman and I are friends, worked together at Green Bay. So I remember when she was just a little shooter. But I don't know him that well.
Coach, you mentioned yesterday about Patrick wanting to do everything at practice, and you maybe being the one to have to pull him back a little bit. Did you find yourself doing that at all yesterday?
I didn't. No, he did. He did a nice job. Seemed to be comfortable with what we did. So, yeah.
And what would you like to see out of him today?
Yeah, just continue to work at not just at the ankle, but at the game plan. Just work within the game plan and do what he needs to do there. So.
Coach, we'll get L'Jarius in a couple moments here. As we enter this AFC title game, how has he grown these past couple of years?
Yeah. So we knew he was a good player coming out. Really felt that. And Spags got to know him beforehand and really felt he could fit into his scheme well. And then we've just seen him grow. The toughest spot in there is that nickel spot where you don't have that sideline to help protect you a little bit there. And he took that, and then he added this year to where he's back out at the corner, playing corner, still can play some nickel or dime for you. Very well-rounded. So you've seen him grow in just knowing the scheme and really all the positions within it.
Andy, the lower half, the feet, the footwork is so important for quarterbacks, and Pat works on it all the time. But is his arm talent maybe helpful when he's dealing with something on the lower half because he's so talented with the arm?
I would tell you yes, but his feet are doing okay right now. So he still can move them. So he's not just throwing, with all arm. But he's got it good enough. I mean, you see him do it even when there's no ankle issue, so he'll throw some balls where he's flat-footed.
Cole Hardman, how he looked yesterday, and are you optimistic he'll be up on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna just take it day by day and see. He's busting his tail, and his want is, I mean, he wants to be in there going, but I think it's important that we just keep him coming, and so he did that. He did that yesterday, and we'll just see how it rolls. But he wants to be in there going. I know that.
Coach, when you say his want, is he like in your office every other minute, or is he coming up and talking to you every?
No, but I talked to him, on the field, and you can see just his desire to do well.
And the way that we're asking you for all these updates on Patrick, are you doing the same thing with your training staff with him? Are you sort of eager, like in the morning, to see how it responded?
Yeah, you know what? I see Patrick so much during the day. I talk to him, and then I have my normal meetings with Rick, and he tells me, and the best thing I get from it is either from Pat, but most of all what he's doing playing. You can see, that's where you see it. So he's doing well. He's doing well in rehab. He did well on the field.
Last one, Nate. And what do you think Walker Hill and Justin Reed gained in the first matchup? And how do you feel like their improvement, maybe since that game, a little bit or so?
Yeah, well, they've got great wide receivers and tight ends, so they'll try to stress the middle of the field with those guys, and I think that seeing that, like they've seen the last couple, in Justin's case, the last time, will help him. Yeah, sure, and but again, they've got good talent there. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, good.